and soul in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. And through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back.
These motherfuckers don't fought their way back into the game, bro.
1st and 15.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got him in. It's Brown. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
16 yards, a first down. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Ready up. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Woo-hoo.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third and 2, here's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Stay with your man. Switch.
Now Jackson on first down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On the ground, Michelle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, ball 66. Charlie, 64. Back and reload.
On second down, Michelle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
Wait, set. 53.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
50.
To throw on second and 6, Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
72.
57.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside with one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
We got this.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into
Took
the
it
end
to the
zone.
crib,
Patriot
baby,
defense
once
has a
again.
touchdown.
now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Hell, it's a crying shame when you could blitz the man and just get a pick off on because his wide receiver court ain't nothing. Bad man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run. It's Mark Ingram. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Partner, earlier I asked you about some teams that were underperforming so far. Well, right now, let's play a game arrow up, arrow down. I'll give you teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack. You tell me if they're going to go up or down second half of the season. Let's start with the Raiders at 3 and 4.
Arrow up. I think they're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they will beat someone good down the stretch.
Okay, now Jacksonville, they're 500 right now, 4 and 4.
Yeah, but their division is conducive to their arrow going
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hey, Mel.
What's up?
How do you slide?
Slide on L2, R2, and square. Hold them at the same time.
L2, R2, and square. Okay.
You gotta hold it.
Okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
And
Give
for
me
the
that
third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
This nigga right.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I don't know what to tell him, man.
This interception will go on the record as the quarterback.
That nigga is
but as a
pissed
receiver,
off.
you've got to understand where you
Pissed
are in the
off.
field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
He can't shoot.
Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half.
Zip, my friend.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Nigga,
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Oh, dang,
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
He ain't running with
It's
him.
fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Whoa.
Jackson.
All right.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You just don't know how to
At the
feel.
line,
Not
ready
to
to
play
go.
well.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A second down run for Burkhead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Brady. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Jones on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well. And try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down. Is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Four yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
Man, this nigga just chewed up the damn clock. So down 3rd quarter.
Here's Ingram. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Back now in Baltimore. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Wait, set. Ready?
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
A play fake for Burkhead. Now Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 24, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. But he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Ingram. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, my God, man. Come on, game. Come on, game. That's some bull job right there, man.
As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the
My
extra
nigga
point.
Don't
Forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Don't lie to you, not the game. They ain't let me pick the ball up, man. That nigga done tied the game up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. A solid stiff arm. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Brady on target to Edelman, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
There, so let's go.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
That nigga gone
And now
time.
defensively
He know
they're
what
going to
time
burn
it
their
is.
first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Burkhead on first
Face
down.
mask my damn
He is
route.
met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
We in trouble, Mel. These motherfuckers up 10 points, bro.
Back to throw, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This for the lead in the final stages. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
You should have snagged that, bro.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Push it. Push it up. Check 24. Check 24.
Now Jackson. Roberts got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Madden fucked me over that
Now it's Ingram. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Bro, if they do not overturn this, bro.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
scrimmage. Yeah! This nigga's stupid. This nigga's stupid.
This game played out. This is exactly
his hands or tails, man. I'm going for the head.
Because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime.
Oh, they gave him
how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
My nigga ass is on the ground.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This is Ingram. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 35.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Lawrence Guy able to him for a loss of a couple.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Trying my best to make this nigga, hold this nigga down to a field goal.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
first throw here in overtime. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in.
This nigga right here, dog.
Touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for
That
my
nigga
meal.
ran with a
You
quarterback.
really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But
That nigga ran with a
we had
quarterback,
that type
bro.
of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That's tough.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL